Hello everyone, welcome back. Today I want to share this is a herbal recipe what was handed down to me when I was a teenager from my grandmother. I want to give you a little story to it. I don't want to bore you. Then I'm going to go into the details, what goes into it and how to prepare it. It's very easy to make and I believe it could greatly help you out in your life for your health, to maintain good health and good circulation. I named it the Elixir of Life. It's all 100% herbal material, plant-based. And so about the history of it, how I learned of this, I grew up in Europe in a small village. It was half of it Germans, half of it Hungarians. This was under communism. My parents took me there from America to Europe to Hungary, and then later on I went back to America. But anyway, long story short, so many people, because of the diet, suffered with poor circulation. They were eating a lot of fatty foods. It doesn't affect every human being. It's interesting. Just like cigarette, some people smoke cigars, cigarettes, even when they're 90 years old, male, female, and they still maintain a healthy life. I guess it's based on your ancestry line too, the stress level you face, the work environment, and also the food you consume, of course. So, many people, as I mentioned, had circulatory problems, and especially back then, the medical discoveries weren't as advanced like today. The medicine wasn't available, and if it was, maybe it wasn't working really effectively. So many people tried to go back to the roots like it was like hundreds of years ago, using herbal products. And not just herbal products, but chemical-free organic herbal products. So what this Elixir of Life does is opens up your blood vessels. So it happened to several people back then. Due to poor circulation, especially it's fall season over there. So when a colder weather came in around the fall time, people could barely move their fingers. I was one of them myself. And the joints started to hurt. The circulation slowed down due to the cold weather. Not due to the cold weather, but that definitely added to it. And because the blood vessels were thin and clogged up, they were having circulatory problems. Many of them died in the mid-40s. I remember when I was a teenager, when I looked at some of the people over there in Europe in the 40s, I thought they are old people, old men and old women, even the way they were dressing. Their behavior switched to that personality because that's how they felt. They felt old and burned out due to environmental factors, but especially a lack of circulation. So there was this old woman who wasn't given much time left. Was my grandmother's one of her best friend. She was suffering. She could barely move. Her limbs went numb, and all kind of problems. Anything with due to circulatory problems, she experienced it. And you just never know how long you have it when you have that kind of problem. It could be a blood clot, just releases anywhere in the body, could go up to the brain or the lungs, and about 99% of the time people pass away from it. Unless they could really make it to the doctor and the doctor knows what to give it. They even have the necessary medication for it. So, my grandmother had somebody much older than her, was always cooking at her kitchen these herbal medicines, all kind of stuff. One of them was like a root beet. Root beet was also known, a lot of people laughed about them back then because they said, it's crazy, it doesn't work, but actually drinking root beet juice, it's known to cause nitrous oxide in your blood vessels and dilates the blood vessels, so you feel much better. on a regular basis, of course. Now, what I'm going to talk about, it has nothing to do with root beet, but it has lots of very potent herbs combined together, but actually does the same thing. Now, I'm not giving you any medical advice here. Just because it works for me and works for other people doesn't mean it works for you. I'm just showing you something what I find very effective, and it was proven in the past to work for a lot of people, extended their life decades, not just months or a couple of years. And if you have medication, let's say you want to try this, what you're going to see here, you're going to make it yourself, and you have some kind of medication, especially heart medication, or high blood pressure, or diabetic, please contact your doctor and ask if that's okay if you take this, because it most likely could interfere with and cause more damage than good. Some people only believes in medication, but lab created. They would never ever try to drink a good herbal tea or try anything like this, what I'm going to show you. So it's all up to you. I don't want to get blamed for anything. I'm just showing what works for me, and my wife takes it too, and back in Europe a lot of people took it, and so far what I know of, everybody felt much better from it. So this is what it is. What you see in the video, don't have to go by the weight. You experience with the flavors the way you like it. And it's not a pleasant tasting something. It's very strong when you're going to drink it. When you drink like a teaspoon at the beginning, you experience it. And when it goes down, it's like drinking a very strong whiskey. You can tell which way it travels down. And I suggest to take it after food, after lunch, especially heavy lunch or greasy food you eat. And for me, it's like in the 30 minutes it kicks in, my heart just feels lighter. I'm 67 years old right now. I feel good. I don't know of anything I have problems. I try to work out, not on a regular basis, I should, but I also taking this stuff. So I'm looking into living a very healthy lifestyle. There's a great saying, your greatest wealth is not the money, that's good too to have, but it's your health. You cannot put the price on your health. You get millions of dollars, but you get so sick. I've seen some millionaires in the past. Unfortunately, they passed away. Many of them were good people and had a whole countertop full of so many medication, vitamins, and they still passed away. Nothing helped them. So all that money, unfortunately, didn't serve a good purpose in that department. So back to this elixir. So it's garlic, you just peel it. Ginger, peel it, wash it. Then turmeric, peel it, wash it. I suggest if you can get an organic turmeric, not in a store-bought, but something from organic India. They have really good products. You buy that and just use a teaspoon or two into your herbal drink what you're creating. If you cut by hand with a knife, the turmeric is going to color your fingers. You can't get it off for near a week. It's going to be like orange color. But if you don't mind, then go for it. So we got garlic, turmeric, ginger. Then you're going to add a pinch of black pepper. The black pepper boosts the effectiveness of the what's called turmeric. So inflammation blocker. It fights inflammation. Garlic as well. Ginger is really good for your circulation, warms the body. You can feel it going through your whole circulatory system. Feels awesome. Then I would suggest, it's not in the video because I do that separately. My wife doesn't like the cayenne pepper that much. It irritates her stomach, but I add just a little bit of pinch of mine. So we make 2 containers of this drink. Then you add fresh water to it, not tap water, but distilled water if you can, or a good spring water, filtered water, and olive oil. Try to get organic cold pressed olive oil. Your body digests that much easier. And then here in the Philippines, I don't see much lime around, but they say well, actually, there's a lot of key limes, little bitty ones, very juicy. I can't believe how much juice comes out of it. They say that's actually the pH level, it boosts the pH level in the body better than a lemon. So key lime, use 6 to 8 pieces of that too, and then chop up these things, whatever it needs to be chopped up, the garlic somewhat. If you have a strong blender, you don't even need to chop them up. So all this thing, you add them in a blender. Now also, in this video it's not in it, but our next one, what we made batch, we add Manuka honey. The Manuka honey also has different levels. So go for, it says the number 900 and above 900. So that has much more true, pure, organic honey in it, what's really have a extremely good beneficial effect to your body. Try to stay away from the store-bought honeys. I don't care if they say organic. That's maybe another video we're gonna make, how to test the honey if it's real or not. You'll be surprised that 80% of the honey on the market, it's not 100% fake, but they load it up with sugar. And sugar is really not good. Cancer feeds off of sugar, a lot of stuff, the diabetic problem, circulatory problem, all kind of problems. So anyway, it's going to be just a little bit time consuming. I'm going to try to speed up the video, but the important thing is that you see what's going in it. And I'll tell you, if you're healthy or experiencing that your immune system is low, feeling sluggish, maybe you want to give it a try and see how you feel after that. Experience with it. And we do it, the way we take it is after breakfast, like a half an hour after breakfast, 1 teaspoon. Then afternoon, late afternoon after dinner, wait a half an hour, another teaspoon. And it gets a little time to get used to it. Some people don't like it. Sometimes I get goosebumps from it. But you know, the crazy thing is many herbal products are bitter tasting. This is not bitter, but I'm just saying bitter tasting, but the effectiveness is awesome. Makes you very healthy. Okay, so let's go to the video and hopefully you like it and you give it a try. Okay?
Again, just started.
Hello everyone. Today we're going to show you one of our favorite, I would say even ancient herbal formula. It keeps you very healthy, and we believe because it helps us stay healthy as well. It boosts the immune system, clears the blood vessels, wash off the plaque, because it's very rich in many ways of this product. We show you how much of each item we're going to use. One of them is black pepper, virgin olive oil, good quality. Also apple cider vinegar with the mother, some limes, garlic, ginger, and turmeric. You can also add horseradish to this, but we couldn't get horseradish on the market this time. Now what we do, we make a combination of this and make it a cocktail. And once it's done, we collect the juice of it and the fibers, we put it in the refrigerator. And what we do, we take 1 tablespoon in the morning and 1 in the evening. It really keeps your whole immune system boosted. Now, just want to let everybody know this is not a medical advice. So you take it the way you like it. This is strictly for entertainment purpose. Alright, what we do is get the garlic sliced up, peeled. I'm sure you have better ways to peel and clean the garlic than me, but this is the way I do it. You can stop it there.
Well guys, I hope you enjoyed the video. I know it was a little long and maybe you find it boring, but it takes time to prepare things when you do it for yourself. I'm not here to impress anybody with it. I'm not in a time that I have to get it done so fast. I'm just trying to demonstrate something. I believe it's good for everybody, and hopefully if you try it, hopefully it's going to benefit you very well, and could save you a lot of money in the long run. All of us should be in this life for the long run and longevity. I came to the Philippines not just because it's cheaper, but also enjoying my beautiful wife, enjoying life, and want to be around for quite some time. Now this, especially for men, very effective. I want to tell you something you might find crazy. People who drink heavily, especially hard liquors or smoke, many times what happens to them, that the circulation slows down, or if they eat very unhealthy. Now what's the first thing that goes? Even men in their 40s, they have erectile dysfunction. And why? Because the micro vessels in the penis gets clogged up. Now can you imagine when you have a thick blood vessel and that clogs up? Now what does happen to a micro vessel? So they have to try to find ways if they want to be sexually active, especially when you come to the Philippines, you marry, not all of us, but many of us marry a younger woman, right? So you want to be active. As many ways as you can. It's up to you, it's your secret. I don't want to hear it, I don't want to share it. So this also greatly affects your performance. You know, when you're in your 60s, many people when they wake up, they don't have the woody anymore when they wake up. That's a sign that something is not functioning right? Excuse me for talking about this thing, but this is very important in life. But when you're in your 60s and you still wake up that way, because you're maintaining a healthy lifestyle, it's truly a blessing. Not just for you, but for your wife too. All right, folks, thanks you for your time. Enjoy your day, and please come back again.